Facts about every zombie in Plants vs. Zombies 2. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be sharing a fact about every zombie in Plants vs. Zombies 2. The last part of this series we talk about the frostbite caves up to Lost City, so let's just continue. But before we start, my friend Spring Bean is asking you to subscribe. Please click that subscribe button. It's free, and it will help me a lot. Parasol Zombie is the zombie counterpart to Umbrella Leaf. If she is hypnotized, she can still block all lob shots for zombies while she is eating a zombie. Also, a hypnotized Parasol Zombie can reflect all lob shots that are reflected by Jester Zombie, even the fact that Jester is shooting it straight to her. Which doesn't make sense at all. Electrocuting bug zombies will show a tiny zombie inside the bug body pedaling it and powering it mechanically. This suggests that the bug is not actually a bug at all, but rather a vehicle for a tiny zombie inside. However, after a certain update, if magnet shroom is planted, all of the buckets will disappear, but after the zombie is dropped, the buckets reappear again. Imp Porter has the slowest speed of any Imp variant. If the backpack falls on the spike rock, it will instantly destroyed. It will also not damage the backpack. Relic Hunter Zombie bears a strong resemblance to Indiana Jones from the Indiana Jones movies and also walks similar to him. Hypnotized turquoise skull zombies are bugged, as their lasers are fired backwards. He deals high damage to plants, with approximately 4001. Therefore, he can destroy Infinite's shield even at full health. The skull resembles the Crystal Skull from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. When Jetpack Zombie meets a plant, not counting Tall Nut, their flames become blue and flying altitude is slightly increased. Jetpack Zombie cannot be attracted by Sweet Potato. There is a glitch where they can be affected or killed by Chili Bean, Hypnoshroom, Sunbean, and Garlic. This glitch requires Infinite's plant food effect. Disco Jetpack Zombie resembles the new dancing zombie from Plants vs. Zombies. If blown away at the same time that he is hypnotized, the zombie will simply freeze in midair and will not move until the level ends. He will also have pink bubbles coming out of him, just like any other hypnotized zombie. I think this one applies to every flying zombie. If Shield Zombie is deactivated by EM Peach, the zombie pilot can be seen trying to frantically restart it. Shield Zombie and Bugbot Imp are the only machine zombies that can be devoured by Chomper or Toadstool. The helmet that the pilot wears resemble the one worn by Turbo from Wreck-It Ralph. Bugbot Imps cannot be blown away by Blubbers when uncurling or hopping. However, Blubber can blow away Bugbot Imp if it was falling. If a Bugbot Imp falls on top of an iceberg lettuce, he will freeze, but will still be in ball form. The player can hear a siren sound out of a Robocone zombie upon entering the lawn.
The zombies are coming.
It can generate the most amount of sun out of all zombies via Sunbeam. It resembles the new Dancing Zombie's head and dance moves from Plants vs. Zombies. Much like Dancing Zombie's shoes, there are fish hanging inside the feet of the Discotron 3000. Like Dancing Zombie from the first game, if you hypnotizes the Discotron 3000, it will also summon hypnotized Disco Jetpack Zombies. Mecha Football Zombie retains the name of the original Football Zombie, but All-Star Zombie, a zombie based entirely on Football Zombie, doesn't. Gargantuar Prime's arms resemble the telephone pole the Gargantuar carried in the original game. It slightly resembles the original Zombot from Plants vs. Zombies. If the Magnetrum steal his helmet, the shoulder armor will not disappear. Bowling Bulb's projectile will also bounce to plants if it's reflected by Jester Zombie. He gains a slight speed boost while spinning. Witch Hazel can be considered as the plant counterpart to this Wizard Zombie. While Witch Hazel transforms zombies into puffshrooms, Wizard Zombie transforms plants into sheep. Additionally, Witch Hazel prefers to target him. When a Magnetrum attracts a bucket or knight helmet and is then transformed into sheep, the item is dropped. He resembles Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, as both are wizards and have similar appearances and scepters. Zombie King can put helms on Ice Block Peasant Zombie as long as they don't currently have one. These zombies are also forced to eat its helmet instead of just destroying the ice block. If the Zombie King has plant food, then the Announcer Imp will visually have plant food too. Announcer Imp is the only imp that cannot be damaged by any plant. Ghost Pepper and Hot Date are the only peppermint family plant that can actually kill Imp Dragon Zombie. Punk Zombie Head cannot be shot to zombies with Magnetrum's plant food ability. The only time he can eat a plant while the Punk Jam is playing is when he encounters plants like Grave Buster and Tomb Tangler. He will not push the Grave Buster, for it cannot be on a blank tile or on another tombstone. Her Rainbow cannot protect Neon Bucketheads from getting their buckets and heads, respectively, taken away by Magnetrum. It also cannot protect zombies from Sunbeam's plant food effect. Flying zombies blown away by the blubber that enter the Glitter Zombie's rainbow trail cannot be blown away. Even when Glitter Zombie dies, it still cannot be blown away. Even though MC Zombie microphone is a metal object, it's impossible for Magnetrum to steal it. Shrinking Violet is an effective counter to MC Zombie because if MC Zombie is shrunken, his microphone attack radius is decreased to 1 by 1, making him less of a threat. Not to mention the fact that he starts taking double damage. When Breakdancer Zombie kicks any zombie, it can be blown by blubber, because it is airborne. Arcade Zombie cannot push the arcade machine past the olive pit's oil. 8-Bit Zombie closely resembles the zombies in the Nintendo DS version of the first game. Most of the plant effect that can do something to zombies will not affect if Boombox Zombie's music is playing. If a Boombox Zombie plays his jam while Ghost Pepper is attacking at the same time, it will still use its haunting animation, but will not deal any damage. This can happen to Celery Stalker as well. When Amberhead Zombie is stalled, frozen, or poisoned, its face can no longer be seen inside the amber. Jurassic Gargantua appears to be a reference to the movie The Croods, as in the movie Grug Crud. He and Roman Gargantua are the toughest Gargantua with a 50% additional health. Jurassic Bully is in reality not much different from your average zombie, being only weaker than a Buckethead. The only difference is he cannot be pushed back by Primal Pea Shooter. When Jurassic Rock Puncher is attacking, Primal Walnut's plant food sound can be heard. His secondary ability is to scorch tiles, just like what Doom Shroom does in the first game. Raptor will only kick 5 zombies before it leaves the lawn. Stegosaurus can only fling zombies 3 times. Pterosaur can carry any Jurassic Marsh zombies except Imp and Gargantua. If T-Rex roars to zombies that are walking backwards, that zombie will turn and walk to Crazy Dave's house. Ankylosaurus cannot push zombies through cactus, making cactus the best counter for it. He is the only zombie that flirts with others, as shown in his almanac entry. When Surfer Zombie enters the player's house with the surfboard, it will disappear. If he is attacked by a lobshot plant on land, the projectiles will damage the surfboard instead. If he tries to slam a spring bean that is about to bounce away a zombie with his surfboard, the surfboard breaks and will not crush the plant. If a lawn mower kills him while he is surfing, 2 zombie heads will briefly appear. Hypnotized surfer zombies will ignore other surfer zombies provided if they haven't reached land yet. His surfboard deals the most damage on the entire game. Fisherman Zombie sometimes raises his thumb when he dies. This is a reference to ending of the movie Terminator 2. Strangely, the only hypnotized zombie that Fisherman Zombie kills is Surfer Zombie, but only when he is still holding his surfboard. He ignores any other hypnotized zombies, or surfer zombies without surfboards, when they face him. Also, when you time it correctly you can make the hook stuck to plant. This happens when you use plant food on Citron at the same time Fisherman Zombie is pulling a plant. You also can't shovel this plant. But the zombie can still eat this plant. So far, Octopus Zombie is the only zombie without visible eyes, as the blue octopus covers them. It is also the only octopus that has moving pupils. The best counter for this zombie is Gumnut, because he cannot throw octopi on gum. And if you don't have Gumnut, Infinite is also a good option, as it can make Octopus Zombie eat its force field. If you digs up a plant before an octopus covers it, the octopus despawns with it. That is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. And see you on the next one.